Jake Paul is obviously, you know,
he's
big.
Beautiful. My family loves Jake Paul. Oh,
he's cool.
Could you fuck him up?
Huh?
Could you fuck him up?
Oh, I'm so easy.
You think?
Yeah, but I would never. I mean, it's my own family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. Yo, wait.
Balls. He got some balls. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, I'm talking about from real, but like, you motherfucker.
But you would, but time out. Would you, would you?
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul squared up in a titanic battle. The boxers have begun their training sessions, and it looks like this will be one of the bloodiest fights to watch. A preview of Mike Tyson's first training session was recently released as he prepares for his July 20 fight against Jake Paul.
It's day one, the fun just begun.
As you can see, Tyson looks quite energized in his early training videos. Chuck Liddell, a former UFC champion, believes the boxer has a good chance if he throws a punch. Liddell said to TMZ that it ends the moment Tyson strikes him. Power is the final item to disappear. It's over if he hits him. Mike still hits if you have seen him. The competition rules are currently being worked on and are not yet finalized, however, Liddell stated.
...in the fighting world because Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson. And I gotta know, you know, like he's a lot younger, he's half his age, and he's training around the clock for the last few years. Like, do you think Tyson has a chance? Jake, they're saying, is the favorite.
Yeah, if Tyson's taking a dive, he's the favorite, but if Tyson hits him, it's over.
Talk Sports' George Glensky brought up some first observations made by Ariel Helwani during an MMA Hour. Helwani informed me that based on our conversations, they are still working on a few crucial details. Is it an exhibition they seek, or is it a professional setup? But we'll have to wait and see what weight the Texas Commission decides on it. I'm also working on doing heavyweight rounds as instructed. Whatever the rules, there will be a lot of interest surrounding the next game. But today, some fans are questioning if Mike Tyson's training is genuine or merely for show. Sonnen, a former UFC fighter, expressed doubts about the legitimacy of Tyson's training tape as soon as he shared it. There was instant doubt about the sincerity of Tyson's commitment to training. In the future, Sonnen advised making sure to splash water over your face and t-shirt before hitting Miz for 5 seconds to give the impression that you are conducting a training session. Sonnen seems to view the film more as a stage presentation than as an accurate representation of Tyson's training regimen. Based on this statement, Sonnen may doubt the validity of Tyson's training schedule, but there's no denying that the former heavyweight champion is still incredibly fit for his age.
It's going to look terrible on TV. You think this thing is going to draw more than Mike versus Roy? You think this thing is going to draw more than Fury versus Francis? It's going to look ridiculous in an 80,000 seat arena. And what would be the reason that they're boxing? Money. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we understand that. That doesn't work. It's a flop. It's a flop. Floyd and Connor in the fight capital of the world did less than 12,000 tickets. Come on, man. In Texas? Come on.
In the meanwhile, Tyson recently spoke candidly with Dr. Oz about this same subject. Tyson revealed that vitamins are crucial parts of his daily routine since they increase the intensity of his exercises and add to his general health and enhancement. He emphasized the transforming power of his supplement and expanded his holistic approach to well-being for his followers, saying, "If I don't have that euphoric ordained God type of energy, that stuff is not helping me." In order to encourage his followers to start following his wellness regimen, Tyson kindly provided a special discount coupon for the vitamins he personally recommends. "I include a lot of supplements in my daily regimen for wellness. I'm sharing what works for me because of this." Tyson declared that he will be providing a concrete means for supporters to engage with his champion's formula. Tyson also released his training video in the interim. Moreover, Tyson said that he uses health supplements and considers them to be quite beneficial overall. He said, feeling particularly energized by their beneficial effects on his general well-being. "Complete improvements for me," he stated. "I get this euphoric notion that everything isn't helping me if I don't have that weird, euphoric energy. Mike Tyson's famed commitment to fitness was the main factor in his dominance in the boxing world. In an interview with rapper Ty a few years back, he described a regular day in his life. Tyson remarked, "I work out for 2 hours. I spend an hour on the bike and the treadmill, followed by some lightweight exercises, 300, 250 reps, and boxing to start the day. I enter there, hit the MS for 20 to 25 minutes, and I begin to improve." However, Jake Paul is giddy with anticipation as he gets ready to take on the famous Mike Tyson in just his 11th professional fight. He stated that this tweet was sent 4 years ago and included a video of Tyson calling his name. The way things change is absurd. Never listen to someone who says you are incapable of achieving a goal. Paul's development since his fight with Nate Robinson on the undercard of Tyson as Roy Jones Jr. is acknowledged by Tyson, who is excited to put an end to Paul's pursuit of title glory. But not everyone is excited about this matchup, and Paul's fiercest opponent is one of the people who is against it. KSI claimed to have really knocked down Mike Tyson, calling him out as an elderly man. There is 57-years-old Mike Tyson. Yes, this would have been wild in his peak, but as of right now, KSI says it's just sad. In the event that Paul were to defeat Tyson in their next bout, there would be no real sense of achievement in this case. Jake Paul released a teaser that showed Tyson working out with Rafael Cordo. In the video, Cordo deftly held the middle while Tyson delivered a quick series of 4 punches. Cordo claims that Mike Tyson was able to produce the most force and speed in the shortest amount of time thanks to the exercise. Furthermore, in reference to Tyson's style of punching, Cordo declared that since KSI dubbed Mike Tyson as Paul Sad, Tyson's was the most forceful slap I've ever experienced. Is KSI ever going to look as nice as Tyson 57 on the mitts? Wondered the problematic child. Although KSI is elderly, has he ever looked better on the mitts? On the other hand, Cordo praised Tyson's technical proficiency, saying that Tyson's abilities are superior than many of the competitors competing today. Here's another video that Tyson posted.
Fear is an illusion, but we have to have desire. We have to have something that fear pushes us. Our fear makes us think things that don't even exist. It's just, it motivates us. Fear keeps us conscious of our existence. It keeps us conscious of knowing that we're more.
Prior to Chisora Direct, the British heavyweight has disclosed that 18-0 gloves and headguards would be used in the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bout. "So we're watching a sparring match," he said. The fact that this discovery sparked even more outrage against the matchup in a direct-to-the-point tweet is a joke that you think I'm paying to watch. Michael Benson broke the much-anticipated news. There would be no headgear worn by the fighters in Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on July 20. Nisa Badarian, co-founder of MVP with Jake, has recently revealed that this one statement sent shockwaves through the boxing community, confirming the expectation around the upcoming fight between the social media Tyson stakes are more and the risks are greater since Tycoon and the legendary boxer promise an unadulterated show free of headgear or constraint. In an honest admission, Jake Paul revealed his siblings' reasoning for wanting to fight Tommy Fury again before agreeing to face the legendary fighter Mike Tyson this summer. Logan claimed that at one point, "You can't for both Mike and Jake's luggage. I'm not sure if you can refuse. I declined to spar with Mike Tyson." However, it appears that his younger brother did not think much of this statement, since he has subsequently claimed that the wrestler was wrong about a few of his claims. During a live debate with Aiden Ross, Jake quickly disregarded the idea of Tyson being the brother's opponent. "Yes," he said, "but that's also untrue. I don't understand why he would claim that Mike Tyson, my partner Nikiza, and I negotiated a deal with Netflix before approaching other boxers to enlist their support. We were the ones who brought the deal to Tyson." On the live feed, Jake even gave Logan a hard time.
Brother and I's relationship sometimes has to be like aired out, but it seems as if the court of public opinion is the only thing that like steers him in the right direction. It is weird to lie, to blatantly just lie. We signed a deal with Netflix and our goal was to go get another fighter to fight me. we were the ones that brought the Netflix deal to Tyson. So Tyson was never in the market offering people the fights for anyone to turn down. So yes, it is weird to go online and lie. I am always having to defend myself and be undermined and be like little broed, and then I have to just not allow it to happen. But I'm just like taking shots, and then I have to like explain because I get thrown into it. Why is my own brother trying to make me look like the second option for Tyson? Like, oh yeah, I turned down that deal. No, you didn't. That's a complete lie. Like, and why are you fabricating lies?
It's the big brother syndrome.
And then it's always,
Surprisingly, the younger Paul brother discussed his thoughts on the genesis of the Tyson fight and said that Tommy Fury was originally his first choice for the opponent he would be facing. The only boxer who has defeated the American since Tyson Fury's brother did it on his professional debut is now. According to Paul, it all began with Tommy Fury, who demanded more money but there wasn't enough. Then we went to see Mike Tyson, and after a few months of chatting, he got him ready for a fight. Prior to this, Mike Tyson wasn't making deals, so I'm not sure what he's talking about. When it was announced that Paul would be facing boxing great Tyson in July, Paul beamingly excited. He was ecstatic to have the chance to compete against one of his heroes and could not contain himself. He claimed it's absurd to imagine that I went viral for knocking out Nate Robinson on Mike Tyson's undercard during my second professional bout. Paul continued by saying, "I'm stepping up to face Tyson myself now, less than 4 years later. My goal is to win a world title, and I now have the opportunity to do it in a historic manner by going up against the greatest heavyweight champion in history, the baddest man on the planet." We also saw Tyson and Paul square up for the first time, and UFC Hall of Famer Tyron Woodley, who lost to Jake Paul twice in the boxing ring, is optimistic that Mike Tyson will prevail. After defeating the former YouTube sensation, who is now a boxer, he declared that he would join the other 99% of mothers on Earth if he were to be stopped by Mike Tyson at the ages of 58, 59, 60, or 71. That's my position. Woodle stated that Paul's skill and physical characteristics are not as important as Tyson's expertise. The legendary UFC fighter stated that losing to Paul 3 times would be preferable to risking a fight, and he made it clear that no amount of money could change his mind. As you can see from the impending fight between Mike Tyson and Jake, I've been in the ring twice with Jake, and I don't want to get in there once with Mike. With Tyson displaying fresh energy in his training videos, Paul is looking to be one of the most interesting matches in recent memory. That's all there is to say about today's video. The excitement is tangible. Please remember to hit the bell button, subscribe, and give a like if you liked it so you don't miss any of our future videos.